Yes! Oh! We won. Wow. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and today we're playing Grixis Midrange. So you've seen a lot of these cards before, and a lot of these cards are really good, but we put our own little wrinkle to it. I didn't copy any of the other deck lists for this. You found it here yourself. But let's talk about the deck a little bit. It's aggressively slanted mid-range deck. A couple 3-mana planeswalkers that are really powerful. We are playing a couple cards from the new set. Of course, we're playing Ob Nixilis, the Adversary. 4 copies of Strangle, because I think it's the best. It's probably the best removal spell in all of Standard right now. I mean, outside of Meathook Massacre. But we have a lot of cards on turn 2 to play to either enact our aggressive strategy against control decks or enact our kind of stall the game, control game against other aggro decks like Angels and Mono White. We have Tenacious Underdog, Aven Heartstabber, which is a new card here. If there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and Death Touch as a flyer. And then when it dies, you mill 2 and then draw a card. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different mana values, so if we have all of them in the graveyard, including a Hagra Mauling here in the mana base in order to facilitate that, a Sorin and an Overcharged Amalgam, then we get to have 2 mana, 3/3 Death Touch flyers, which is really powerful. Bloodtithe Harvester doing its very good aggressive game plan, impression, and removal spell, with Fable of the Mirror Breaker is very, very strong. We have Sorin the Mirthless and Overcharged Amalgam for our 4-drops, and this card works very, very well with Reflections of Kiki-Jiki to copy this and counter your opponent's spells infinitely. We have a couple Lolths here to not only protect us against the Angels matchups, but to have menace attackers and inevitability in the late game, drawing a bunch of cards. We have 3 Expressive Iterations as the premier draw spell in this format, and Underdog to keep coming back out of the graveyard over and over again. We opted for a couple Infernal Grasps here in order to have some instant speed removal against other creature lands, because Strangle is a sorcery. Other than that, we have a Hive with the Eye Tyrant here in the mana base, and we have exactly 17 blue and black sources, so don't worry about messing up this mana base, because it's constructed perfectly. Anyways, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. About 60% of you, over 60%, are not subscribed, so make sure to click that subscribe button, and click the like button if you like the video, to help the almighty algorithm. And it all starts right now. I actually don't think I've ever seen a better hand in my life. And if I lose, I'm just a terrible Magic player. We're gonna go stabbing hearts today. Looks like we have another Grixis gamer on the other side. No pressure. I don't put unneeded pressure on myself. I just tell myself that I can never lose the game.
In my image. My goons will make quick work of you. By coin.
This is Grixis bad cards, right? Yeah, terrible freaking cards. Terrible, terrible. Graveyard Trespasser, that's a card we're not playing, which we probably should be playing, so yikes. That is definitely a yikes. We drew a land, which is powerful. It's probably like this is probably like a Harvester turn, but we also have 2 blue sources in our hand, so that makes this kind of hard to cast. Start by going up on these. We will be gaining a lot of life, which is pretty strong.
Is my pleasure doing business with you.
We could just, like, Ob Nixilis again. Or, like, Kaito Plus. I think I like Kaito Plus.
Hope you're ready for some mind game. There's no secret I can't uncover.
Infernal Grasp my 1/1. Alright, they're gonna go after my Ob Nixilis here. They're almost dead, though, TBH.
Well, now, you've gone and ruined all my fun.
Bloodtithe, can I get a Meathook, please? But it's not a Meathook.
Bet you can't catch us.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed. Run red. You work for me now, Runt. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
All right. It'd be good to draw like a Lolth or something. Then again, they haven't wanted to discard their cards, so they might have something broken. I wanted to put 2 blockers out here so that I don't just get like 1 removal spell attacked and my 2 planeswalkers die. So they have to like kill one with Harvester and then like also attack and then like also kill my 1/1, and then that lets them kill the planeswalker. But if they don't have another removal spell, Invoke Despair. Okay, that's a removal spell. Let's get rid of Kaito. I guess I could just let my Ob Nixilis die. Nah, I'll get rid of Kaito.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
This next Ob Nixilis might be enough to make them discard their hand.
Plead for mercy.
They're already discarding cards. If they kill it, they exile it with Graveyard Trespasser. Almighty. What am I doing here? We can kill the 3/3? You think we can kill 3/3s? We can't kill 3/3s. 3/3s are too good.
After 1,000 years, finally, a new conquest.
No, I don't call my Twitch chat idiots. Other streamers might, but I don't. I'm gonna go up on both of these so they just keep discarding cards. And then if they attack, that's fine with me. They're gonna go up 1 life, but I have Hive with the Eye Tyrant and 2 more Ob Nixilises. They're already discarding cards. They have to have some kind of really powerful card here for to come back from this. They have a Meathook that they discarded, so that last card's probably like Invoke Despair or something. And I'm at 24 life. They go to 8. They go Tenacious Underdog, gain a life.
Oh, give it up already.
Okay, Sorin does gain life, but it doesn't stop the Hive.
I bring all that is broken.
How about my own Sorin?
Go ahead.
Discard Liliana.
For mercy. Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
So they go to 7, 8, 9. How's it going today? It's going really well. If we attack them to 3, they go to 4, 5, 6 with this interaction, and then make another, make another 2, 3. And then they kill my Ob Nixilis, and then they go to 1, so they're not dead next turn, even if I do this. So I think I'm just going to kill the Sorin. Unfortunately, I didn't cast a spell, so now they're going to actually go to 10 life? I could actually just... They're going to go to 9 still since I exiled their creature, but... They could actually just, like, have this Graveyard Glutton solo me because I didn't have not drawn a removal spell yet. Have I drawn a removal spell at all this game? I'm playing, like... Oh yeah, I milled one.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Does someone even do anything here? I'm gonna try to draw Meathook. Card's okay. We are behind now.
This isn't over.
We were getting soloed by a Graveyard Trespasser. This card has flying. That's a good card. Wow! Oh my god, what a card! Oh my god! Now they get to see this Overcharged Amalgam too. Oh, brutal. Wow. That was actually just one of the most brutal things that has happened. Well, I mean, if I don't draw any removal spells in the entire game, then yeah, I'm gonna get soloed by a Graveyard Trespasser, chat. You know how many removal spells I have in this deck that could have outed this at any point in time? Plus, they drew that Test of Talents, which was insane. I think I just need to play this. And we'll watch this be another removal spell. Ah, land. Wow, that Test of Talents was so good. Alright, so I can counter everything they play next turn, but they also have their reflections. So what do they have off the top of their deck? If it's a removal spell, then I'm sad. It was a land? Okay, now what is it? Standard 2022 was a fun cube because it actually let you play a ramp deck, right? Wasn't like the Coma deck just like the best deck in the format? Strangle. Oh my gosh, that was such a good draw. I think they're just dead. Do I just go for it? Yes! Oh! We won. Wow. And that was a game we had Strangle, too. Yeah, that Strangle was very good. Good blocker. Of course it's Thalia, because why not? Well, that's unfortunate for me. Probably not going to need Kaito here. Oh my god. Of course. I'm gonna try to get a red source and play Bloodtithe Harvester. Infernal Grasp. I don't know where my Meathooks are. I have so many looks at them. Like, we haven't... they're playing mono white, but we literally just haven't seen the red cards yet. We can't play Wandering Emperor. Please don't mill Meathook. Okay. Battery. The battery's still scary.
All kinds of connections.
But I got rid of a lot of the threats here. If they can deal damage, it's gonna really suck. Okay. I mean, 3/3 Death Touch is pretty good.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Enough. Notions of morality. Shake down the locals. All that matters is power.
Like, this game seemed pretty hard on turn 4 of the game when they attacked all with all their creatures and had a Thalia and everything. Okay, here comes Thalia. So, whenever it or equipped creature, does that mean any equipped creature? Or does that mean, like, only if it's equipped with Ogrehead Helm? Okay.
Oh, whoops. You caught me.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
It's an interesting choice.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
There goes Meathook. Another Ob Nixilis, okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, so this could be good. Oh, as soon as I said that, they scooped. Oh my gosh, that was a good game. That was a great game. Mono red. Good chance this just gets killed. But I think I need to take initiative here. Oh my. It's not mono red. Well, I'm glad I played the Bloodtithe Harvester then. Did it still be mono? It couldn't still be mono red, right? Maybe I should not have played the blue source first, because it makes them think about Kaito and not let me attack. It's a constructed playable card if you're playing a treasures deck that wants to ramp. Like Bombardment, yeah. Could be mono-red Bombardment. Just kidding, it's not mono-red, they negate it. I'm glad they use the treasure, though, in all honesty. Let's hit our land drops. Don't know when we use this Strangle, but I guess we have a pathway now? Sure. Alright, they now have a lot of blue mana. And now they will bombardment me. It will recast their cards out of the graveyard, and I will lose. I don't want to give up this Harvester. But I think it's correct. Just because if next turn's a bombardment turn, they deal 5 damage to any target, which kills one of the Ob Nixilises, but they have to take damage in the process.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I think I actually just, like, use the blood token now, ditch a Strangle, and try to hit my next land drop. Oh my. Get burned.
Not worth the effort.
I only have 2 black sources. Could have played this on black, though. So if we get burned by not having access to Aven Heartstabber here, then that's on us. Mana looks like I should think about my Lounge 3 and 4. Mana actually looks like I should think about my land drops better. Darklaw, thanks for the follow. Gonna double spike field me? Alright, here's my 1-power creature there at 1. They used their Spike Field Hazard on not Aven Heartstabber. It does get exiled, unfortunately. And I do not get to draw a card. Well, it's not an oops. It exiles it anyway, because it dies on end step. They exiled a big score. None of those are haste creatures. They could cast Burn Down the House. And if they do, that's sad, but I think I just have to try to win the game. Oh my god, they got Burned Down the House at random. They got Burned Down the House at random. Oh my gosh, Charged can stop this trigger. That must be nice. I mean, if they don't draw an instant or sorcery, I win the game. I mean, I can stop the trigger of it with Overcharged Amalgam, because that stops counter the triggered ability. But if this is a removal spell, then I can't win because I have to counter this ability, which means I can't counter my creature dying. Wow! Top deck Magma Opus? Are you kidding me? Wow! Well, countering Opus doesn't do anything because then this freaking Burn Down the House gets to kill our stuff. Burn in the house. There's no way for us to kill them, right? Oh, they're making devils? Oh, that's weird. Did they just punt? Out of their minds? Alright, this is the Arjuna mono green ramp deck. As Arjuna speaks up in my Twitch channel as we're speaking. How's it going, Josh?
Just obedience. Go sow some chaos. Pleasure doing business with you.
If my bolus and my girl both drown and I can only save one, catch me at my girl funeral with an O2 record. I probably should have strangled this. I don't know.
Next time, I'll cut you down. Your punishment is my entertainment.
For those of you seeing Graveyard Trespasser and it's not on my original deck list from YouTube, I put one Graveyard Trespasser in this deck because it's a good card.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
What if I attack and get him and kill the Meathook too? If I do that, I can have my Ob Nixilis killed by Lair of the Hydra. They could also double. They could also, instead of crewing the chariot, they could also just double block. I'm just gonna take the killing the cats here. See if they crew in response. No crew in response. Interesting. Ob Nixilis dying here is fine for me because they have to spend their entire turn doing it. Oh. Just kidding? They can have another chariot and kill my Ob Nixilis while gaining card advantage. That was a really good play.
My empire crumbles.
Frankie, thanks for the follow. And Rez, thanks for the follow. How's Capenna treating you? I love it. Fun. And Return, thanks. Return to the Mac. Tell him what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Hopefully I don't get DMCA'd for that. The Seiju on my Meathook Massacre. I would like a... Do I want a lounge? I'll take a lounge. Take a little seat. Hopefully they attack with, like, a lot of things here. Perfect. You are the weakest link. Ah, the Meathook Massacre. Down to 4 with 4 damage on board for me. They can have a Titan. Nope, no more Titans. Alright, they can have a Chariot. They can have a Blizzard Brawl. Or none of the above. Animate Lair for 2. And block my Bloodtithe Harvester, go to 1. I could technically draw my other copy of Infernal Grasp and win the game here, so I'm going to go for it. Alright. Meathook Massacre does indeed kill them. The Explorer Degen Open is not happening this Sunday. It has been shifted to the 28th for the time being. Direct challenge issues, and it's Mother's Day. Alright, so let's get red source. I do need to draw lands. How about not a land?
something you don't know.
Well, that's a land. So Graveyard Trespasser gets killed. Which is fine.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now. You almost stopped me that time.
I could have cast Ob Nixilis there, but I think I need to Overcharge Amalgam because they discarded Lolth, which might means I have another one.
I know something you don't know.
Families call me their adversary.
Are we going up on both of these?
Defy me, and you'll lose everything. Pleasure doing business with you.
If they don't kill my reflection, next turn I can counter a spell a turn for 1 colorless mana.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Wow. That's getting countered. I guess I have to just, like, ditch my Amalgam here. Like, I won't be able to copy it anymore. Sucks. Oh wow, they scooped to that. Okay, doesn't suck. Doesn't suck. I take it back. I take back everything I said. Lay off the glue. Denick, the heck is this? Cards and graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities? I'm confused. Grixis seems like it has access to all the best cards. I mean, outside of Skyclave Apparition, Brutal Cathar, Wandering Emperor, Vanishing Verse. But yes. Asika's Chariot, yep. Luminarch Aspirant. They didn't like their placements within 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And since they went undefeated in Swiss, they wanted to be like 5th, I guess? Even though they got 7th? When it connives, return up to 1 target spell. Infernal Grasp can't stop this from conniving, right? Unfortunate. I will get to cast my beloved Tenacious Underdog either way. Do we expect the Elite Spellbinder deck to be playing Meathook Massacre? I don't want to get Wandering Emperor, chat. I've never known a card that was in my opponent's hand so well than just right there.
You're just underwhelmed. Let your blade do the talking.
I have 2 Kikichi keys, so if they don't have a sweeper right now, I'm literally win the game. Double blue? Why do you need double blue? I mean triple blue. Why do they need triple blue? They're investigating. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I outright win the game. We'll double check though. Copy to copy, copy, copy to copy this, copy to copy this. Copy to copy this, copy to copy this, copy to copy this, copy to copy this, enter combat, swing for game. Alright, Jamers, what else do I have to say about this recap? Obviously, Strangle's a broken card. There's a couple things we could have done differently in some of the matches that we lost, but we won overwhelmingly more than we lost. Overcharged Amalgam, you got to see the power of that card being able to be copied with Fable the Mirror Breaker, and also just being a general, really good flying threat. You saw us attack for lethal with 6 damage with Overcharged Amalgam copying Fable the Mirror Breaker. You saw us countering a Shadow's Verdict that was amazing with that, so I might even just bump that card up to more than 1 copy in this deck. Very, very strong. And also Graveyard Trespasser will be added halfway through if this is your first time seeing that in this deck. Very powerful card. Aven Heartstabber got to use his Death Touch ability a couple times here, which is very good as well. If you like this deck, feel free to look in the description of the video for the deck list and try it out yourself. And if you'd like to check one of our other videos, especially one with Ob Nixilis in it, because there's a couple of them, check out one of these right over here, and I will see you tomorrow. And as always, peace.